Hi, I'm Shelly. Welcome to today's workout. Today we're going to do a yoga sequence which is going to stay seated and it's going to be a hip opener. So we're going to start off with our legs extended out forwards, lifting up nice and tall through the hips, drawing in through the belly button and just relax those shoulders away from the ears. So we're going to start off by bending the right leg. I'm going to place my foot just above my ankle. If you've got any hip issues, you may want to stay there. If you want to go a little bit stronger, we're going to take the foot in towards the inner thigh. We're going to sit up tall, raise the arms overhead and take a nice steady breath in. As you breathe out, you're folding from the hips. You're going to bring your hands down towards your ankles. Start to load the body weight down towards that left leg. Now I just want you to relax here. I'm going to hold this for about 4 breaths. Breathing nice and steady in through the nose. And then we're going to breathe back out through the nose. So just want you to find your breathing. And just let that air come back out. And again, as it starts to feel easier, we can start to lower a little bit closer towards that left leg. We're going to take that one more breath in. And as we're breathing out, we're going to slide the hands back up the leg, lift up through the chest, and then we extend that right leg back out. We're going to fold that left leg. So again, if you want to give it a little bit more lower range, stay here. If we're going to increase that range, we're going to bring the foot into the thigh. We're going to breathe in. We're going to take that nice stretch up towards the ceiling. We're going to breathe out. We're going to fold forwards. We're going to start to bring that body weight down towards that right leg. We're just going to relax through the neck and just find that tension starting to melt away through the back of the leg, through the lower back. And again, we're just going to find that breath, breathing nice and steady in. And then that same control as you're breathing out. On this one, I want you to feel any tension from the back of the legs starting to fade away. And we do that for 2 more breaths. We've got that nice steady breath in. And then that nice steady breath back out. And then we're going to breathe in again. And then as we're breathing out, we're sliding the hand back up towards the legs and we're going to lift up through the chest. We're going to keep this left leg folded. We're going to bring that right leg in. So now I've got the soles of the feet together. And I want you to try and get the soles of the feet as close as you can towards your groin. Take your hands around your toes. We're going to lift up through the crown of the head. Now just take the elbows out towards the side. Let's add a little bit of resistance towards those knees. And I want you to feel the hips opening up. So you're going to feel a nice stretch onto these inner thighs. And then we're just going to keep the spine lengthened, but we're going to fold in towards the legs. So we're going to hold this pose here. Just trying to draw our knees a little closer towards the floor. And again, you're going to find that breathing. We're going to let all that tension through the thighs just start to melt away. And if you want to, you can add a little bit more resistance through the elbows, trying to get those knees closer down towards the floor. Breathing in. And then breathing back out. We'll do that just one more time, breathing in. And as we breathe out, we're going to let go of that resistance and we're going to take the legs into a wide angle. Now if you have got tight hamstrings, you may want just to fold at the knee a little bit, otherwise we're going to lengthen, we're going to sit up tall. Our next exercise is our revolved head to knee pose. We're going to get a nice stretch down through the side of the body. We're going to slide the left hand down, we're going to wrap the hands around the foot, start to lower the body weight down towards that left leg, circling the right arm overhead, you're just going to take hold of the wrist, the gaze looks between the 2 arms and you're just going to start to lower down into that left leg. Just be aware on this one that we haven't started to raise that right bum cheek off the floor. And again, we're just going to hold this pose here. I normally hold the poses for about 4 breaths. So again, you find that nice steady breath in. Think about raising into the belly as you're breathing in. And let that belly soften as you're breathing back out. Just keeping the breathing under control. And just allowing the body weight to draw a little closer towards that left leg. And again, we're going to go 2 more breaths breathing in. And then we're breathing back out. Last time breathing in. As we breathe out, we're going to release that right arm. We're going to lengthen back up through the body. We're going to sit up tall and reset. We're going to go over towards the right leg. Fold your hands around your foot. Circle that left arm overhead. Start to draw down towards that right side. Again, your left bum cheek could stay down onto the floor. And we're just starting to lower the body weight into our right side. Relaxing through the shoulders. Notice where we're carrying that tension. And as you're breathing, we're just letting that tension fade away. We're just going to stay here for another 2 breaths. So again, think about your breathing. And think about relaxing into your pose. Let's do 1 more breath in. And then as we're breathing out, we're going to release that left arm. We're going to slide the right arm back up the leg and we're sitting back up nice and tall. So the last pose for the sequence is our wide-legged forward pose. You've got your hands onto the floor. We're going to take a nice steady breath in. As you breathe out, you slide the hands forward, you start to lower the body weight down, and you just relax the arms, relax the shoulders. Just let your gaze look gently down towards the mat. Again, you're stretching through the legs, through the hips, and into your lower back. Nice steady breathing, and then allow that body weight to draw a little closer towards the floor, so you've got a deeper stretch. And if you can, try and keep those toes lifted up towards the ceiling. We're just going to hold this for a few more breaths, breathing in. And then we're breathing back out. Let's do that just one more time, breathing in. And as we're breathing out, we're just going to slide the hands back up towards the body, lift up through the chest and place your hands at the side of the hips. Just take it into a nice gentle back bend, give that back some release. And then release, we're coming back towards our fronts. That's coming to the end of our session for today. I hope you've liked it. Give me a like or some feedback, and we'll see you soon.